I had 3 small salmon fillets and I just cut them up crosswise to get these little chunks, and you could cut them smaller if you prefer. You can take the skin off or leave it on. I pat dried them and now I'm just drizzling on some olive oil and we're going to massage that all over the salmon. For seasoning, I'm going to be doing Creole seasoning, paprika, garlic powder, cayenne powder, and black pepper. You could marinate this overnight or for about 30 minutes to an hour. In my nonstick pan, I have some canola oil over medium-high heat, and we're just going to be cooking these about 1.5 to 2 minutes on each side, depending on, the thickness of the piece of salmon. If you want to, you could also pop these into the air fryer, if you prefer. We don't want to cook these for long because we are going to be adding them to some liquid later on while the liquid simmers. So if you overcook it now, then it's going to be super dry when you cook it more later. So just cook them on all sides. So this is the last piece. I'm just going to remove a little of the oil and then add some butter. If you want to use less butter, that's fine. Now I'm adding bell peppers and onion. Please remember that I will be leaving all the details in the description box as far as the quantities of the ingredients that I'm using. Cook these for about a minute. And then we're going to add some minced garlic and tomatoes. So the garlic goes in. We're going to allow this just to, soften a bit before we add the tomatoes. I found these tomatoes in Walmart, guys, and they are so sweet. Sometimes you see them labeled sweet and they are actually, just slightly sweet, but these were amazing. So we just want these to get a little bit more tender and just to release all of those juices from the tomato into the pan, and then add a little lemon juice. You can add some broth. It could be chicken broth or vegetable broth. I know we're cooking fish, but chicken broth can still be used. And then after that, we're going to be seasoning the liquid with all those seasonings that we used on the fish. And we're doing this to taste. If you want to, you could add some heavy cream or whipping cream to this, but I didn't want to do anything super creamy because the other day I made my Cajun shrimp. That creamy Cajun shrimp recipe I have here, I made that. So I just left that out and just kept this nice and fresh and zesty. So I just added some lemon zest. And then you want to increase the heat just slightly and keep adding those seasonings that you added to the salmon earlier. As I said, add cream if you want to, but I didn't today. I'm just going to add some Parmesan cheese, just a little bit. Give this a taste and see if you want to add anything else, whether more cheese, more pepper, anything you desire. And then add those salmon pieces and let them simmer in the sauce just for, a few seconds. Just spoon the sauce over the salmon so that the salmon pieces can absorb the flavor. And all those juices from the salmon, wherever you were resting them, pour those juices into the pan. If you feel like this is a little bit too tart for you, you can add just a little bit of sugar. But these tomatoes were so sweet, I didn't need that. All I'm doing is just sprinkling on some fresh parsley, and that's it. You can have this with rice, or you can toss it with your favorite pasta, some mashed potatoes, whatever you like. Guys, this is gonna make a great weeknight dinner for you. It is so scrumptious. And all I do is I just sprinkle on some more Parmesan cheese, and that completes the dish. I love it. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you give this a try. See you next time.